Hello and welcome to Tales from the Bamboo Temple. This is a space for modern stories inspired by Buddhist philosophy, created for life as it actually feels. Messy, tender, sometimes funny, sometimes quietly profound. Today's story is called When Karma Returns You to Me. I used to think karma arrived gently, like wisdom knocking politely, like something you'd recognize right away and feel ready for. I was wrong. I was running across a Houston crosswalk with a box of donuts for the temple. The good kind, the sacred kind, the kind you carry carefully because they're meant to be shared. Then the strap snapped. Time slowed, just enough to notice how quickly things fall apart. Donuts lifted into the air, as if they were trying to escape the cycle of rebirth. Then an Uber sped past and splashed me completely. Cold, personal. That's when he appeared. Umbrella open, arms wide, concern written clearly on his face. A hero, who arrived just late enough to get soaked too. "You know," I said, "heroes usually don't end up looking like drowned seaweed." He smiled. Karma didn't give me time to practice the entrance. That was how I met Jorge. After that, the city felt smaller. Not crowded, just more intentional. I ran into him often. At the grocery store, at the gas station, even at the temple courtyard. My friends said, "That's not coincidence. That's karmic stalking." I smiled. But I didn't rush to explain it away, because it didn't feel strange. It felt familiar, not new, not dramatic, more like something returning before I'd even noticed it was gone. One afternoon, he came into the cafe without his usual book, without a reason to linger. I noticed. I raised an eyebrow. "That's new." He shrugged. "I thought I'd try being brave." That rarely ends well here. He ordered something unfamiliar. Too sweet, too bitter. Definitely not what he meant to choose. I watched him take the first sip. He paused, swallowed, nodded politely. "That bad?" I asked. "I think this drink," he said carefully, "is asking me who I'm trying to be today." That made me laugh, softly. "Give it time," I said. "Some things grow on you." He looked at me then, just open, and something in me recognized that look before I had time to guard against it. "Yeah," he said. "I was hoping that was true." For a moment, the cafe disappeared. Then the bell rang. "So, same time tomorrow?" he asked. I pretended to think. "Careful," I said. "That's how habits start." He smiled. "Then I'll risk it." That night, I dreamed I was a healer in a small village. He was a traveler I cared for. Tired, wounded, grateful, without asking for more. Before leaving, he bowed and said, "If not this life, then another." I woke up with the familiar ache of caring deeply and knowing it mattered. My face was covered in tears. After that, we stopped pretending. He walked me home after late cafe shifts. I helped him at his job site, making coffee for his crew, stepping carefully around the nails he kept forgetting to clean up. We joked. He apologized. I told him it was fine. And I meant it. Still, I paid attention. Every visit felt like a trust exercise. Somewhere between the coffee and the laughter, I realized the ground wasn't the risk. Choosing to fall was. At the temple, we volunteered together, sweeping, serving meals, letting silence do some of the work. We drew fortune slips. Mine read, "Your heart is your compass." His read, "Patience." We smiled. Because karma always knows when to be precise. Then, it asked something harder. Jorge was offered a job far away. 1 year. I felt the urge to ask him to stay, and then I let it pass. I told him to go. Not because it was easy, but because love that clings is just fear with better manners. On our last night, we sat by the temple pond. If it's karma, I said, it will come back. Then I'll trust it. We didn't promise forever. We promised honesty. I cried the whole way home. That year felt endless. I buried myself in work. I expanded my cafe named Brew and Buenos to offer a line of trendy pastries. I even created a special Dubai chocolate flan. Learned how to stay busy in ways that looked like growth. I told myself I was fine. Most days, I even believed it. I tried not to miss him. Of course, Jorge didn't make that easy. He texted late at night, cheesy things like, "Attachment leads to suffering, but I'm attached to your face." The Buddha taught that our thoughts shape who we become. It took that year to understand what that meant. Understanding meant letting him grow, without asking him to be smaller so I could feel safer. And for Jorge, it meant staying present without trying to erase the distance. He learned my rhythm, the early mornings, the long days, the quiet when I carried too much. He didn't push. He didn't disappear. Sometimes he asked, "Did you eat today?" Not romantic, just attentive. That was love. One rainy spring evening, the cafe bell rang. I turned, ready to scold whoever was dripping water onto my clean floor. And then I stopped, because there he was, soaked, umbrella in hand, that same hopeful smile. For a moment, I forgot how to breathe. "I heard," he said, "you still owe me dry pastries." I folded my arms. "Oh, we've upgraded since then." He raised an eyebrow. "I expanded the menu," I said. "Trendy pastries, very serious, and a Dubai chocolate flan that has its own fan club." He stepped closer. Then I clearly came back at the right karmic moment. I laughed before I could stop myself. Some promises apparently survive distance, and some flavors wait patiently to be shared. "You're late," I said. "Karma takes the scenic route." I laughed, even as tears filled my eyes. This time, I didn't wipe them away. Some truths don't need words. I handed him the bag. They're dry this time. And when I stepped into his arms, I understood something clearly. Not everything that leaves is gone forever. Looking back now, I think about what the Buddha taught. Our thoughts shape who we become. What we hold in mind today builds the life we walk into tomorrow. Maybe all my yesterdays led me to him. Maybe my tomorrows are brighter because of him. Karma did not just whisper this time. Karma returned you to me. And honestly, it was worth the wait. Thank you for listening. If this stayed with you, even a little longer than you expected, you're always welcome here. Please like and subscribe to Tales from the Bamboo Temple. Another lantern has been lit. I hope you walk this path with us again.